All right, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about a massive shift happening right now in the world of software. Seriously, it's changing the entire game for anyone who builds, well, anything. It's not just about how well you can execute anymore. Nope, it's about something way more fundamental, curation, and the opinions that fuel it.
This right here, this single idea, is the key to everything we're about to impact. Think about it. With AI and all the amazing tools we have, the cost of just writing the code, it's plummeting towards zero. The how isn't the hard part anymore. So what does that mean? If anyone can build basically anything, what's actually rare? What becomes valuable? You guessed it. It's your opinion.
For forever, it feels like the big competitive advantage, your moat, right, was just being able to do the hard technical stuff. That was the whole ballgame. But that moat, it's drying up, and it's drying up fast. Just being the person who can write the code, that's not the superpower it used to be.
So check this out. This table lays it all out plain and simple. The stuff that used to be the top-tier value driver, it's changing. The code itself, well, that's becoming automated labor. And what about architecture? That's kind of turning into just picking from a menu of well-known commoditized patterns. And pure execution, just getting it done, that's being replaced by leadership. And what is leadership, really? It's having a strong, guiding opinion. Okay, so if the old ways of creating value are fading, what takes their place? In a world where you can literally build anything you can imagine, the most important skill, the real bottleneck, is deciding what to build. And, even more importantly, why. That's the new rare resource. That's the rise of opinion.
And this brings us to the core concept, opinion as a service. Now, this isn't just about, having a random thought. It's a whole framework. The service you're offering is your cultivated taste, your sharp judgment, your unique way of looking at a problem and framing the solution. That's the product now.
This here is the new hierarchy, the new value stack. Just picture this pyramid. At the very, very top, that's opinion. That's the leadership setting the vision. That opinion then flows down and informs which architectural patterns you use. And only then, at the very bottom, does that dictate the code, the labor. See how it works? The whole thing, the entire project, stands or falls based on the quality of that opinion at the top.
Okay, but let's get something straight. This is super important. If opinion is the new king, does that just mean whoever yells the loudest gets to be in charge? No way, not even close. There's a huge, huge difference between a truly valuable opinion and just noise. They are not the same thing.
And I mean, the difference is night and day. Look at this. A good opinion, it has roots. It's not just some random, I feel like. No, it's backed by a real, deep understanding of the tech. It's shaped by actually caring about the users. It gets stronger when you add constraints like time or budget. And it's consistent. It has a solid foundation. A bad opinion, it's got no roots. It's just loud.
And here's the kicker. A good opinion, it compounds. Yeah, just like money in the bank. Every single decision you make based on that solid opinion builds on the last one, and the value just grows and grows, exponentially. It creates momentum. It creates clarity. It creates trust. A bad opinion, all it creates is chaos.
So what kind of person are we even talking about here? Who is this opinion as a service provider? This isn't just some abstract idea. There's a real archetype for this new role. You could call it the engineer philosopher.
And yeah, you know who I'm talking about. The ultimate example is Steve Jobs. Of course it is. And look, we're not talking about the person, but the archetype he represents. He is the perfect case study. I mean, think about it. Apple didn't win because their engineers were just magically better coders than everyone else. They won because of the relentless, sheer force of his opinion.
So what makes up this archetype? What are the traits? First, ruthless taste. I mean, an uncompromising, almost painful obsession with quality. Second, a crystal clear point of view. A true north that cuts through all the noise. And that leads to the third thing, which might be the most powerful, the confidence to say no. To say no to 99% of the good ideas out there so you can focus on the one great one. And when you put all that together, you get what's called product gravity. It's this incredible force that just pulls everyone and everything, customers, top talent, the market, right into its orbit.
Okay, so what's the big so what? Why does any of this matter to you and me right now? Well, because this shift completely changes the scorecard. It changes how we measure value for companies and for us as individuals. It's a brand new way to think about our work.
And when you look through this lens, suddenly so many things we're seeing in the industry just click. It's why UI/UX has become so critical, right? It's the physical form of taste and opinion.
It's why a product manager with real vision and taste is way more valuable than someone who just writes up specs. And it's why a founder who can get up and tell you why they're building something will always beat a team that can only tell you what they're building.
For so long, the most important question in tech, the one everything hinged on, was super simple. Can you build it? Your job, your company's funding, your whole career, it all came down to being able to say yes to that one question.
But that time is over. Today, the new defining question, the one that really matters, is completely different. Now it's, do you know what's worth building? That's the test. And your answer, it's your judgment, it's your taste, it's your opinion.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? The future belongs to this new kind of person, the engineer-philosopher, with taste and with teeth. You've got the engineer part, who knows how to make things, the philosopher part, who knows why we should make them, the taste to know what's truly good, and the teeth to fight for that vision. So the only real question left is, are you ready to be that person?